If you want to 10x your current level of manifestation right now, let's say you've manifested 10,000, you're ready for 100,000, or you've manifested 100,000, now you're ready for a million. This is going to be the one key point that's going to expedite and accelerate your manifestation. Everyone is always talking about living in the end and feeling great, feeling amazing, feeling high vibe, positive 24/7. Like, that's great. Truly is an amazing state to live in all the time, right? But let's face it, like, there are going to be moments where you're not going to be feeling high vibe all the time. And as you're calling in bigger amounts of money, 10 times what you're currently manifesting right now, okay? There are gonna be things that are gonna rise up because these things, these stories, these emotional patterns are not meant to come with you to this level that you want to claim. So, an example, when I was claiming my $1 million, I honestly did not know how it was going to come to me. I didn't even have a business. But you know what? I detached from it and I learned to work on myself because I knew that if I'm claiming bigger amounts of money, there are going to be patterns or wounds or triggers that come up because I needed to work through them and process them to master my reality, my present moment of whatever's showing up in front of me, in order to be able to hold a reality where these little stories or these emotional patterns doesn't affect me. So an example was when I was born, I was held in the ICU because I was too small and too weak, right? So my family created a story out of this experience and projected it onto me saying, oh, Christine's weak, Christine's incapable. That became the story of my life for like almost 3 decades, right? This story leaked into my life as I was trying to manifest money because then the story kept coming up of, oh, I'm incapable, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough. And so, how did that affect me? It was hard for me to generate money because of the stories that I kept carrying with me unconsciously. And until I was able to give myself exactly what I needed in that time when I didn't receive it. For example, when I wasn't chosen to go to the grocery store, what did I actually need in that moment? I needed to feel like I was enough. I needed to feel like I was chosen, like I was worthy of going to the grocery store. But that's more of like an internal state, right? So I had to give that feeling to myself. And because I was able to give that feeling to myself or whatever I needed, the unmet need that I met for myself, I became self resourceful and that made me feel more confident to develop self-trust and self-love that I'm capable of providing myself exactly what I needed. So now these stories doesn't affect me anymore like it used to, right? Because I'm able to heal this trigger or this wounded aspect of me.